Hello students, welcome to the class on computer aided engineering drawing. So in this video we are going to solve a problem on development of lateral surfaces of the solids. The problem is being given like this: a square prism of base side 40 mm and axis length 65 mm is resting on HP on its base with all vertical faces being equally inclined to VP. Okay, let me draw this. Okay, I'm going to take a line command. First I'm going to draw a square. So thickness must be 0.13 and it must be a continuous line. So length is 40, enter. Angle is 0, enter. Then once again the length is 40, angle is 90, enter. Once again the length is 40, enter. Angle is minus 180. Sorry, it will be 180 degree, enter. Then I am going to join this. Okay, so this is a square. So here, so there is a one more statement is being given. So all the vertical faces being equally inclined to VP. To satisfy this condition, so this initial position of the square must be in corner condition. So let me draw one of the diagonal. Okay, now I am going to use a rotate command. Click on the element to modify. This is the element I need to rotate, and this must be in off condition. That is a move copy command should be in off condition. So click for the center of rotation. This is the center of rotation, one end of the diagonal, and this is another end of the diagonal. I am going to hold. I am going to rotate until it becomes a horizontal line. Okay, so this is the base of a square where it satisfies the condition, that is all the vertical faces being equally inclined to VP. So in the developments we are going to give the naming as, so increase the font size. So this one is 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, and this one is 4. Usually in the case of solids we used to use A1, B, B1, C, C1, D, D1. So since we know the basics, so that's why we're going to give the notations as 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this 1, 2, 3 and 4 represent the top face of a square prism, also the bottom face of the square prism. Okay, now I'm going to draw the horizontal line. Sorry, horizontal line. So this is the XY line. Now I'm going to draw the projections from here to here, this one, and also this one. Okay, now what is the height of the prism? The height of the prism is how much? 65 mm. Okay, so locate the center. I'm going to locate the center. So this one will be O. Okay, O. Okay, so next, so what will be this one? This will so the height is 65 mm. So therefore I'm going to draw a line from this corner of length of how much? 65 mm. Enter. From there I am going to draw a horizontal line like this, and I am going to end it. And this is the another vertical edge, it will be visible. So let me do the naming. So this is the 1 dash and this one is 1 dash. What about this? This one is 2 dash, in bracket it will be 4 dash. Okay, and also it will be a O dash. I'm going to write the O dash here. Okay, in bracket O dash, because O dash is invisible. So in the same way I'm going to give the naming over here. Here also it will be 2 dash, in bracket 4 dash, in bracket O dash, and what about this? This is a 3 dash. Okay, now the front view and top is over. So also you have to give the dimensions. So this is of how much? 40, and this is of how much? 65 mm. Okay, so this is a front view and top view. Now what is the development for this? So as we know, if I unfold it, I'm going to draw a line from here, a parallel line. Okay, first I'm going to draw one of the edge. So this one is a 1 dash 1 dash. Okay, let me name this. This one is 1 dash, this is 1, and this one is 1. Okay, next I am going to use a offset command. So at a distance of, what is the distance from 1 to 2? It will be how much? 40. Okay, distance is 40. Click on the element. So this is the element I need to offset. Okay, how much is the distance? 40. Enter. In which direction? So wait a second. So this is the, I'm going to choose the offset command. Enter the length, that is 40. Now click on the element offset. This is the element I need to offset. Press green button. Okay. In which direction? In this direction. So another line I need, another one, and another one. Okay. So let me just extend to next option. I will extend this and also extend this. Okay, so why 40, 40, 40 and 40? Because so distance from 1 to 2 is 40. So this will be 2, 2, and this one will be 3, 3, this one will be 4, 4, and this one will be back to 1 and 1. Okay, so this is a process of unfolding. Development is a process of unfolding, right? So these are the totally how many vertical edges are there? There are totally 4 vertical edges are there. That is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and back to 1, 1. Okay. So there are how many faces are there? Vertical faces. There are 4 vertical faces. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is the development of a square prism of base 40 mm and height is 65 mm. Okay. This ends the step number 1. So, okay, what is step number 2? It is cut by an inclined plane 60 degree to HP and perpendicular to VP and passing through a point on the axis at a distance 15 mm from the top face. So now we need to draw the section plane. How to draw it? So they are telling that section plane is passing through the axis 15 mm from the top face. Therefore I am going to draw a line which is parallel to XY line. This must be a continuous line. Okay, now what is the distance from this to this? It will be 15. Okay, now the axis, section plane. Okay, I'm going to draw a section plane, take a line command, and you have to take this axis line. So from this intersection point I'm going to draw a length of approximately 60. What is the angle that I think? It is inclined at an angle of 60 degree to HP. Okay, I'm going to extend the same line to the other end. See? Okay, so still I need to be extended to further. Okay, this is how I am going to do the extending of this axis. What is the angle of this section plane? It is inclined at an angle of 60 degree. Okay, so this is a section plane. So now we have to retain the lower portion of this object. Okay, we have to retain the lower portion of the object. Hence, what I am going to do is I am going to split this line at some distance over here, and also once again split the line at some distance over here. Why? So I will show you. So this end and this end must be dark. This is how we have to represent the section plane, and we are going to retain the lower portion. Hence I need to draw the arrow mark like this. Okay, what does it represents? We are going to retain the lower portion of this. Okay, I'm going to zoom this area. Why I'm going to zoom it? Now it is important. We have to know where actually it is going to cut the vertical lines and the top face and the bottom face. Okay. See here, you observe here this section plane. This section plane. Okay. 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 So this section plane is intersecting, or it is cutting the vertical edge 1 dash and 1 dash at A dash. Okay, I'm going to mark this as A dash. Okay, next one, this section plane is cutting the vertical edge, that is 2 dash and 2 dash at, here you can see, B dash, and also it is going to cut the 4 dash and 4 dash. It is exactly behind that one, right? I'm going to take this one as E dash. E dash. Next, this section plane is cutting the top face edge, that is 2 dash and 3 dash over here. So that I am going to take it as, here I am going to take it as C dash. Okay, wait a second. Just I will reduce this dimension. Okay, at C dash. Next, also it is going to cut the top face edge, another top face edge, that is 3 dash and 4 dash at D dash. Okay, why I am going to place that inside the parenthesis? Because that is not visible. It is, see, A dash represents the section plane cutting 1 dash and 1 dash. B dash and E dash represents the section plane cutting 2 dash, 2 dash, 4 dash and 4 dash. E dash inside the bracket because it is invisible, and C dash represents the cutting of top face edge, that is 2 dash and 3 dash, and D dash represents the intersection or cutting of section plane of vertical edge, top face edge is 4 dash and 3 dash at D dash. Now we need to mark this. Okay, how to mark it? One of the way is, so we can, this is a parallel line development, so one of the way is I can represent A dash, right, just by drawing the parallel line. I am going to take a line command, thickness will be 0.13. so from this intersection point where this intersect, I am going to draw a parallel line. Okay, so it is intersecting at 1 dash and 1 dash. I am going to draw a line like this. This must be a continuous line of thickness 0.13. So this is what A dash, and 1 dash 1 is also here. So I am going to extend it. I am going to draw another line from this point to this one. Okay. So what is this? I am going to name it. This is a dash and this one is A dash. Okay. Now I can locate B dash and E dash in the same way. I'm going to take a line command, continuous line. I'm going to draw a horizontal projection from B dash. Okay. So B dash represent cutting of vertical edge 2 dash and 2. So just zoom this area. So there may be a light variations may be there. Okay. So from this point 2 dash and 2 dash, and also 4 dash and 4 dash at D. See, this is the 4 dash and 4 dash. Now take a text. So what is the B dash represents? Cutting of 2 and 2. E dash represents cutting of 4 and 4. Represent it over here. Okay. So now we need to represent C dash and D dash. See, C dash and D dash, the cutting of top face. So therefore what we have to do, so whenever it cuts the top face or bottom face, we need to project it downwards. Thickness must be 0.13. From this end we have to project it downwards, a vertical line like this. Okay, now you have to be very careful here. What is C dash? It is between 2 and 3. This is a C. Next, what is D dash? It is between 4 and 3. So this is D. Okay. Now we need to take the measurement. So take the distance between, just zoom this particular area. See, from this end to, sorry, from this end to this one. Sorry, it is taking like this. I will take the smart dimension from this to this. So once again it is taking like this. So what I can do is just I am going to draw another line from this point to this point. Okay. So now I am going to take the smart dimension of this. So it will be very easy. So 12.25. Okay. It is a distance from 2 to C. It will be 12.25. In the same way, you can check from here to here. What is the distance? It will be 12.25. Same distance, right? 2 to C is also same. 4 to D is also same. So now what I am going to do is, I am going to take the okay. So after this, I need to take arc by center point method. So it is cutting the top face, right? So this D represent the distance from 4 to D. 4 to D. D is between 4 and 3. From 4 as a center. What is the radius? It will be 12.25. Enter. I am going to cut the arc. Okay, so this represents the D. In the same way, C, it is between 2 and 3. So 2 as a center. What is the radius? It will be 12.25. Enter. I am going to cut the arc. To as center, 12.25. Enter. I'm going to cut the arc. Okay, so you have to do the texting. So this is a C dash and this one is D dash. Okay, so now I found out A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. Now it is the time for me to draw the dark line. Okay, you just zoom this area, particular area. So I am going to start from, take a line command, thickness must be 0.5 from A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, then C dash to B dash, D dash to E dash, E dash to back to A dash, and from A dash to 1, then it back to 1. Okay, I think here I made a small mistake. See, so here the starting point of the line is this, so that's why you have to zoom the particular area and take it properly, or else you lose the marks. To B dash. Okay, a small mistake we did. Next one, and also we need to connect this from 1 to A dash. From 1 to A dash. Okay. Next, not only this one, so we have to draw the line from B dash to 2, then 3 dash to 3, then this E dash to 4. Okay, so this is the development of the object. Not only that one, so in this front view also, since we are going to retain the lower portion of the prism, so this must be dark. In the same way, this bottom face is dark, 3 dash to 3 dash, and up to here C dash, then this vertical line is visible, and this vertical line is also dark. So this is how we have to make the dark. Okay, so this is the given problem, and this is the development for the given problem. I hope you understood. Thank you. Namaste.